Children, the next issue that arises at the time of change in the profit sharing ratio is treatment of workman's compensation reserve. See, it is the specific reserve. Why? So it is created only for this purpose, for payment of compensation in future, etc. And here there are various points that come across. So if no information is given or no claim is there against the reserve, in such a case, the entire amount of the reserve is shared by the partners in the old ratio. Entry will be workman's compensation reserve account debit to partners capital or current account. And if there is any claim against the reserve, in such a case, whatever the amount of claim is there, that is kept aside and the remaining is shared by the partners. Say the workman's compensation reserve account debit to claim payable account to partners capital account. The two partners capital account. Okay, being balance of reserve shared in old ratio and account closed. Here whatever the claim amount is there, that is to be kept aside. Again it will appear on the liability side of the balance sheet. And the third case is when sometimes claim is there, but that is more than the reserve amount. In such a case, whatever the fund amount or reserve amount is there, that is taken, and the balance of the claim is taken from the revaluation account. Your workman's compensation account debit, the revaluation account debit to claim payable. And this is a loss. Revaluation, out of revaluation we are creating the claim. So revaluation account the debit balance, so it is a loss and that is to be borne by partners in the old ratio. Partners capital account debit or current account debit to revaluation account. This loss is borne by partners in the old ratio. I am repeating it. So is a treatment of the third next problem that arises at the time of change in the profit sharing ratio is workman's compensation reserve. Treatment of workman's compensation reserve. Here relating to why this reserve is created. So see, in the organizations or in the manufacturing units etc., the workers may get injured or sometimes dies. In such a case, the firm has to pay compensation. So to meet the foreseen liabilities or unforeseen liabilities, various provisions and reserves are created. Here, workman's compensation reserve is created to meet such the liability which may arise in future. See here, the first point is, so far there is no claim is there or no information is given in the problem. In such a case, whatever the reserve amount is there, that is being shared by the partners in their old ratio, and the account automatically closes. Why? Because all reserves have the credit balances. Now by debiting it, this account will be closed. And then the second point is, if there is any claim against the compensation reserve. In such a case, whatever the claim amount is there, that amount is kept aside and the balance amount is shared by the partners in their old ratio and the account is closed. Workman's compensation reserve account debit to claim payable account to partners capital account. Okay, being balance of reserve shared in old ratio and account is closed. Next, the third point is, sometimes there is a claim, but the claim amount is more than the workman's compensation reserve. In such a case, the total reserve amount is debited and the difference between the claim payable and the reserve amount is taken from the revaluation account and the claim payable is fulfilled. Workman's compensation reserve account, revaluation account debit to claim payable. Of course, we are creating from the revaluation account. So this is a loss and this loss is to be borne by partners. So partners capital accounts are debited or current accounts are debited to revaluation account, being revaluation loss borne by partners in the whole profit sharing ratio. This is about the treatment of workman's compensation reserve at the time of change in the profit sharing ratio.